From Castle Coliseum in Blacksburg, Virginia, fourth-ranked Virginia Tech looks to bounce back from a tough loss against seventh-ranked Ohio State as they welcome in American for a non-conference duel. Hope your Sunday afternoon is off to a fantastic start. I'm Evan Hughes. We're pleased to be joined alongside the national champion, Darrell Weber. Darrell, it's great to be back with you, and we are quickly underway here between the Hokies and the Eagles at the 125-pound weight class, our lone ranked matchup of the afternoon. Fourth-ranked Eddie Ventresca of Virginia Tech and 16th-ranked Jack Maida, who's having an outstanding season. But Darrell, great to be back with you and a great opportunity for Virginia Tech and Eddie Ventresca here at 125 to pick up their first win of the season and get back on the right track.
Yeah, it's great to be back in wrestling season. And, Hokies started off the year with some high expectations, suffered a little bit of an upset, but this is a long season. And, I know they just are looking to get back on the right track, get out there and score a lot of points, especially with the new rules, with the three-point takedowns. And Ventresca's in here right now. It's important to get out there and be ready to go and be the first person to score. And once you get that lead, keep that lead, because your opponent can come back on you pretty quick. He's in here. He's got a single leg. He's got the leg locked. He's just kind of got to get his head out from the middle. Maida's doing a good job of countering. Got his hips back up.
Both wrestlers back to their feet.
That was some good defense on Maida. Two ranked wrestlers here. This is a big matchup, especially early in the season. This is a good test. And it's so important to get out there and just be ready to go and get those first points with this new takedown rule. It's 3 points for a takedown now.
What do you think about that, Darrell?
It's definitely got the potential to create a lot more excitement in the neutral position and maybe slow down a little bit on some of the riding and strategically it's got to, I'm sure these coaches and the wrestlers have been thinking of different strategies because you can blow a match wide open real quick with that 3-point takedown.
20 seconds to work with. Ventresca, an All-American from a season ago. Fell to Brendan McCrone, 11-3 major decision loss on Friday. Very talented wrestler from Ohio State. And there's some action, and it's Maida with a 3-point takedown at the end of the opening period.
Yeah, it looks like he caught Ventresca, just almost tripped over his own feet there.
Our first replay of the day. What do you see, Darrell?
I didn't get to see the lead up there, but it almost looks like Maida's pretty physically strong, and maybe he just kind of horsed him, moved him out of balance there with his power.
It's Ventresca who will start on bottom. Maida, an outstanding start this season. He's 5-0, the reigning co-EIWA Wrestler of the Week. As Ventresca trying to get up to his feet. Maida started off his season with a 13-4 major decision against 15th-ranked Braxton Brown of Maryland in the season-opening duel for American.
Yeah, Maida, you can tell he's pretty experienced on top here. He's got a strong ride going here, trying to work the legs. He's working to break down Ventresca now. He's got that leg in. He's got him broken down to his belly. The first thing you got to do is, as the bottom wrestler here, is clear that leg. He's working on some good hand control. That's what he needs to do. Clear that leg, get his base under him. But Maida's tough. He's got a tough ride going here. You can tell this is where he's comfortable. He's comfortable in his top position. He's working a cross-body ride. You get that leg in and go for the far ankle to break him down.
Maida, who wrestled in the 133-pound weight class last year, dropped down to 125 in the offseason. And he's well over a minute of riding time here in the second period.
Yeah, so he's big for the weight class, too. He's used to wrestling those 33-pounders. He looks strong. It looks like he dropped down the weight class, did it right, and looks lean.
Upset 18th-ranked Jason Shaner of Oregon State in the consolation first-place round last year. Of course, Ventresca was one of the stories of the NCAA tournament back in March as the number 27 seed, finding his way to the podium. And so far here at 125, it's been all about Jack Maida. And a great start for Maida. That's going to make his head coach, Jason Borelli, incredibly happy. Borelli and a great career as the head coach at Stanford and doing a great job building this American program, Daryl.
Yeah, he's done a great job coming over from Stanford, and he's turned this program around good. I think you told me earlier he went from 1-12 his first year to 8-12 last year, and yeah, he's got some. His first wrestler coming out is looking strong, and Maida, Maida's got an older Hokie as an assistant coach. I'm sure he works out with quite a bit in the room, Joey Dance. That's got to help to have such a talented assistant coach, young, that can get on the mat with you every single day.
Maida to his feet. And there's the escape as he goes ahead. 4-0 riding time currently in 1:37.
Ventresca's, he's in it with these new rules, especially. One takedown is a 1-point match, and things can turn around good. That's why it's so important to be ready to go with that 3-point takedown. And if you do have a lead, don't shut down. Keep scoring, because your opponent can come back on you real quick. So Ventresca right now, he's got to understand he's in the match. Even though he's down 4-0, he's in the match. And Maida has got to realize one more takedown, he's nearly sealed the deal. He's really taking control.
Ventresca falls down. It's another 3-point takedown for Jack Maida.
Yeah, he just kind of got a Russian 2-on-1 and shucked him by. And I tell you, Maida looks really strong at 25. He can tell he's a physical wrestler. He's tough on top, very, very physically strong.
And with riding time, Maida in a position for a major decision.
Yeah, definitely. 20 seconds left.
Mentioned the major decision win that Maida had against Braxton Brown of Maryland 2 weeks ago. He's come into Castle Coliseum, and he has himself a major decision win against an All-American from a season ago. What a start for American.
Yeah, Maida came out there tough. That's the first time I've seen Maida wrestle. He's strong. He's very skilled in the top position. And I'm sure the Hokies want to see Ventresca get on a roll here. He had such a great year last year. They're gonna want to see. It looks like he needs to figure some stuff out, but I'm sure he will. He's obviously a very tough competitor, and sometimes